Welcome back to DIY on a Dime. This is Mac, and this is lovely Jen. She's enjoying the shoveling that is required for what we're doing. Today's big, huge project is a backyard kitchen, outdoor patio living area. What do you want to call it?
Outdoor patio.
Outdoor patio. Okay. So we are working on that, and we're about a week in, and we've had some trouble, and I'll kind of go over that here in a second. But our vision is we're doing a 36 wide by 30 feet out. And so far we've dug out this whole area, put all the dirt over there. We've actually taken bucket loads and truckloads off, but that's our sand. We are dealing with sand, so it's not easy to just compact. It's a pain. It sucks. We have this limestone confines, or yeah, so it's supposed to have less dust, and we're packing that in. We're doing about 6 inches, and then we're going to do an inch of sand, and then we're going to put our pavers on it. So over the course of the next couple weeks, you'll see the pavers come here, you'll see this all get done, and yeah, in this video. So that's all our extra rock over there. Some issues we've had is when working with sand, do not get a skid steer with tires. Get the ones with the tracks. Lesson learned, because we rented one and it served no purpose at all. Wasted $300 on it. Also, when you have people come mark your yard with the lines and stuff, if they don't know you have a septic tank, they're not going to mark it, because the city doesn't know you have a septic tank. I didn't know I had a septic tank. It's a new house, and my builder did not disclose that. And I'm not the only one that didn't know that. So, learning experience. And why does that come up? Because that big truckload that we dumped the dirt on, they kind of ran over my septic tank and fell in and busted it. So if you guys want to see that real quick, it stinks really bad. Yep. I'll put some pictures in here in the whole process of that. But yeah, we had to manually unload the whole truck of dirt with shovels. That sucked. Okay, so those are my learning experiences so far. Get the compactor. We're compacting the dirt in. We have the line out showing us where everything's at and what the level needs to be. That rock is holding the lines down, you can see over there. But yeah, in the time lapse, you're gonna kind of see us load all that dirt in over there, all that dirt in over there, in here, compact it all in. That's our goal for today. All right, little progress update. Just want to let you know, we got a huge pile of dirt that was right over there, all in here. Ran a little compactor in here. We're kind of leveling the dirt. We do not have enough of this confines. Apparently when we got it all, there's a different measurement between compacted confines measurement and the measurement we needed. You guys should have known better. I don't know. Whatever. We don't have enough shit. We have to get more. So what we're doing now is, remember how I mentioned earlier, whenever we're digging, we actually found our sprinkler system. So the builder decided to, this is my house, this is the front door, put the valves and everything for the sprinkler system right here. So I'm guessing he had no ambitions on us actually using this as a patio. So he's like, you know what? Screw them. We'll just put all the valves like right here in the middle, that right outside their door.
Bury it.
And bury it like a bunch of assholes. So when we were digging, we found them, and yeah, a lot of fun. Why don't you put it off to the side, jerk face? Okay, so what we're doing is we found the lines. See these right here. The main water lines come from over there. So we're gonna find the line, we're gonna dig it up right there. We're gonna wrap the line all the way around, attach to those, and then put our box over here. Actually, we're gonna put our valves over here, which I'll show you right now. Next to the poop hole, the hole of poop. So we're gonna put it right there where that box is. See, ran over it, found it. That's our main drain. Dig hole right there. So we have a lot of digging ahead of us. Fun, right? Okay, that's what we're doing next. So we're just trying to find our main line right now. Oh, and our wires. The reason why we're putting the valves way over there, you may ask yourself, well, why don't you just like put the valves over there? Well, we would, but the wires that attach to the valves that turn it on to the system are like right here. They come through this system back into the garage. So we're gonna find the line here with the wires. You get the point. There's some extra runs and pipes and stuff, but.
Well, if they're over here, they're deep.
Are they deep? In too deep? Oh, that's deep. Well, you're gonna have to go left or right now.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Anyway.
I'm gonna go left.
Go left?
Go left.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go help dig, and I'll give you an update here soon. Let's give you a little progress update on moving our sprinkler systems. Sprinkler system. Let's see where we're at. So as I said before, move from the middle, right about there. We moved it all the way around. It's 500 feet of pipe. I'm doing some dub over because my audio is crap due to the wind. So you'll see me here just randomly pointing at stuff. That's what I do. I like to point at stuff and then show you these white lines. This is the progress we made. All these pipes. Oh, yep. There's some more. There's a cross pipe. Yep. Was that a tree? I think that's a tree over there. Now I'm gonna show you the rest of it. There's a T I combine into. Showing you the house. I'm showing you the pipe, and then yep. There's an angle again over there, and there's a house over there, and there's the pipe that goes that way somewhere. Okay. I like to point at things and then walk along this line here. That's basically what I'm showing you. Hey, there's a smaller pipe there that goes over there. And there's a house. This house is still there, has not moved, so that is good. And then I have a dog. I have 3 of them, but this is the main water line over here. Things you need to know about your irrigation system when troubleshooting stuff. 1, you have 2 wires coming out of your solenoid that goes to each valve. One's a common. You need to find out what color common they're using. It's not always going to be white, it's not always going to be red, or it's not always going to be black. Whatever is plugged into here, right? On my situation, I had to figure out which valves I had to relocate and which did what. And because I have 2 of these wires, right, that have multiple colors in here, so there's multiple of each one. I'm going to clean this all up. But my point is, when I turn in each system, when it came to troubleshooting time, I found out that, let's turn that off, that 3, 4, 6, and 7 were the ones I was working with. 5 was that mystery one that showed up on the side. And also something funny as we learned is one of those back valves actually turn on the sprinklers that are in the front. What was really interesting. So it's literally doing like a home run like all around my house to feed those sprinklers. Interesting. But regardless of all that, so what we did was we opened up the sheathing for the wire. We hooked up the common to each one of those valves, and then we did some troubleshooting. We knew when I went on 3 Nothing happened. That means it wasn't opening any valve. But I had some extra colors here, so we just hooked those up, and then you can hear the click of the valve turn on. Okay, so we turned it on. So I'm actually done in this box. I'm gonna go ahead and seal this up, put it back on the wall, and I will show you the valve system and some other things we found out. So one of the things I wanted to share with you is a Hunter valve. These are serviceable, which are really nice. These are the ones that I had installed at my house. So I kind of wanted to share with you what some of the issues we had. We had a lot of the sand go into the line and gunk up the filter. So the good thing is if you have a manifold and these are all installed, you can actually unscrew these 4 screws. This thing comes off, and you can clean this little pressure plate here. So what happens is when this thing is on there and they try to press up against each other, this one had a lot of sand in it and it wasn't forming a connection. So what was happening is, even though it was closed, water was still seeping through because of sand. So what we did was we went ahead and cleaned it all out like so. We used water and stuff like that, dipped all these in and cleaned them all out. But they're pretty easy to clean. This one still feels really nice. The rubber's really good. So these things do puncture holes and stuff in here, and they wear out, so you have to replace them. I believe these are anywhere from $5 to $7 to replace, and you get the whole kit. Like I said, you unscrew these, you put these in here, serviceable item, replace them. And we let the water run through here to get more of the dirt out. So this is one of the things. Another thing is when you're repositioning these, so it kind of goes like this. This goes underneath. This lines up in that little hole right here. That goes there. And oops, this goes straight on here like that. All right. Something else when you're working on these, this is a broken one, but when these go on here, you're only going hand tight. You're not trying to crank this sucker on there. So as soon as it gets on there and you can't turn it no more, this is, like I said, this is broken. But when this is on here, you're only going hand tight. As soon as it stops, it stops. You can do a quarter turn like this and the water will flush through. But essentially, that's how you lock and unlock these. Like I said, you're not trying to crank these suckers on here. Wiring for these. It doesn't matter which wire goes to what. You can hook up the common to either one of these, and then you hook up the other wire out of your 6 or 8 that are in the line, and you can hook up the other wire to it. So we found out for my system that the white was the common. That doesn't mean that'll be like your system. It's whatever your sprinkler guy set it up as, or whatever you set it as for the install. So our white was common, which is, I'll show you a picture here of what it looked like. And then we used the other colors to hook up the other line. Again, it could be either or. But just kind of wanted to show this to you real quick on the rerouting of our sprinkler system lines, in case you have to do the same. Now, I'm assuming we saved over $1,000 doing it ourselves. I think it was right around 150 to 200 bucks is what we spent on it. So anyway, saving some money. That's what it's all about. We had 2 leaks here, my fault. We actually had to, on the elbow, leaking out. When you have a leak, the system pulsates. It's kind of funny how it like shakes the lines and everything. So we had to address those when we were doing it. It was kind of weird when it was happening, but right now it's fully pressurized and there's no pulsing of the lines. Because I guess when we're leaving the pressure, it's building it up again, so it's kind of pulsing the whole line. So the valve system over here, we hooked the wires up with those waterproof wire nuts, and we actually pulled all of the valves and stuff out in here and cleaned them off. There were some rocks in there. We've tested the system, everything works, and yeah, I think it was pretty successful. So that's what the manifold looks like. Really nice. You got to make sure you have dirt underneath. That way when you're stepping on or pressurizing it, you're not going to break any of the pipe. So Anyway, that's what we did. So we're gonna fill in the dirt now. A lot of fun. So back to work. All right, I just wanted to wrap up this portion and stop recording at this time because we're at a good stopping point. We have the sprinklers rerouted. I kind of wanted to show you of the before and after kind of drawing, because I didn't really take any pictures before, but so you have an idea. Before, lines dragged all the way through here, intersected right here in the center, and then they continued over there, connected with that little junction over there. Then the line went straight through here, right through here, and went out there. The way we routed it was basically followed all the way around here into those little boxes. Now, it's been raining like crazy here, I'll be honest. So the problem we have right now is this is sitting too high. We're gonna cut that down, drop it down. This is pretty good level. May want it to sit down a little further. And then we compacted everything else in here, filled up the dirt. So that's what it looks like now. We'll clean all this up later. And then we compacted everything in here. Looks pretty good. It's not completely level, but we have some more dirt coming. So we're gonna load that in here, level it out, and then go from there. So that's a good stopping point. If you like to save money, please continue watching DIY on a Dime, because some of us can't afford it otherwise. So we do all the work ourselves. So until next time, thank you, bye. If you are ever troubleshooting or redoing stuff in your irrigation system, you're trying to figure stuff out.
Sorry.
He wanted to be in the video.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, I didn't.